everybody, it's only me, Gemma. I've started a project today that I probably shouldn't have. I've attempted to take up the kitchen floor and it's proven to be a bit more hard work than what I thought, and Fred's at work, so I'm gonna have to try and get something done with this by 6:30. I don't think he'll really mind that I've started to take it up, but I don't think he wanted to do it, to be honest. The lighting's really weird because look what's happened. It wasn't Mickey, even though he's there. This has broken, my ring light is broken, my small one for my phone. So I'm gonna have to get another one. And Mickey said his water fountain is empty, his food bowls are empty. And I'll just show you the floor. So in the kitchen we have this like stick-on lino stuff, which had all started peeling off over here. So I peeled it up and this floor is underneath. So I sort of figured that this floor would be better than this like dirty lino, which is horrible. What do you think, Mickey? It's not for sure about it because it's sticky. So some of it's peeled off really nicely and then some of it's left this black thing, so I'm going to have to try and get this off somehow, and I'm not quite sure how. So let's see how we get on for the day. You can help me. So this was my method for a while, was just sort of like using this tool to prise up the tile. And it was really hard work, to be honest with you. It took me ages just to do like one strip of the kitchen. So I don't think I'd recommend this method. It leaves a lot of the sticky stuff behind as well. The sticky stuff is a major problem. As you can see in this clip of me, I am just scrubbing it. Now, I tried it with a few things, just different cleaners from around the house. Now, I tried it with the pink stuff, which you can just see there by me, that paste stuff that you can get. And that was the best household thing. Now, I don't think you're supposed to use that on laminate or wood flooring, but it didn't really do any damage to it. The floor's quite damaged underneath there anyway, so this is only just going to be for the time being to have this floor. It seemed to dry up a lot of the sticky residual, and with a lot of scrubbing, and I mean a lot of scrubbing, it eventually started to sort of lift up that stickiness, but it dried it out first, so it made easier to scrub off, if you get what I mean. This task is not for the faint-hearted. I just wouldn't even recommend putting those sticky tiles down anywhere, because they're just an absolute nightmare to remove. An absolute nightmare. I just despaired. So at this point in the journey, the kitchen floor journey, you know, I'd only sort of removed that small area there, and I was just trying to get as much as that sticky stuff up as I could. But like I said, it really wasn't working out. So after this clip, I did go on Amazon and I ordered some of this, what's it called? I've got it here. Sorry, this is a voiceover in case you didn't know. Yeah, it's called Goo Gone, like Goo. And I bought it in a spray bottle from Amazon for about £8, and I ended up buying 2 of them in the end. It did remove the stuff, the sticky stuff, but it was still a nightmare. You still had to scrub at it and it all balled up like snot. That's the only way I can describe. I think that stuff will be useful for getting, you know, when you peel a sticker off something and it leaves like the backing behind. It'd be good for that. And it did work on the floor. It did work. It was better than this pink stuff, and it did work. That's why I bought 2 of them. But it was still a nightmare. So my advice would be just don't put these sticky tiles down, because they're never going to last. On this kitchen, they were all sort of separated out. They're not going to last, so you're just always going to have the nightmare of removing them, which is a nightmare. Or if you're going to do it, what I would do is I wouldn't be sticking it down onto like an already a laminate floor. I would put something down there, you know, a sheet of something, I don't know what. A sheet of something that you could put down there in between the floors and stick them onto that, so you could just then throw the whole thing away. I don't know. Would just never do this. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my whole life. I ruined so many cloth shoes, the mop. As you can see here, I'm trying to mop, and the sticky stuff, the parts of the floor where the sticky stuff had gone, I could mop, but then can you see it's like just flipping over? In certain areas, that's because the stuff is still there. So the whole thing was terrible. I'll show you in like better detail. See there, sticky stuff is gone, so the mop is gliding over it, but then it'll stop there because the sticky stuff still there. So the pink stuff did get quite a good, you know, amount of it up. And I do think the floor underneath looks better than the tiles. What do you think? Comment down below with your answer.
Look.
So all day I've been like doing this glue gun.
Yeah.
That I bought, hang on, this is the video. That I bought from Amazon for £8. And I did get it off. We sprayed it on and then we rubbed it with a cloth. And it did come off, didn't it, Fred?
Yeah.
But we had to sort of like scrape off all the glue and it came like big slugs. So Fred's just been to, where have you been to? Screwfix. And he's bought this, what is it?
The water heat gun.
But he hasn't bought it for the floor. He's bought it for something else, haven't you?
Yeah.
It just looks to me like a hairdryer.
Tell you this though, it's better than the cheap one we get. I never bought an expensive one before. The what one's much better than the cheap ones.
Oh. It looks like you work for the company. Your shirt matches the thing.
I just like the walk. Anybody from the walk and want to give you some free tools, I'm very happy to accept them.
So I've finally finished this job, and I think sort of from a distance it looks a lot better, but then in other ways it doesn't, because it sort of looks alright until you come over here by the washing machine. But sorry, it's on. I didn't think when I was in this video. I've still got a little bits of glue to pick up from here and there, but you know, the majority, I've got my work trousers on there, the majority of it is up, it's not sticky anymore, as you can hear. Before we were just like sticking to the floor. So this is the worst bit here. And I bought like a rug thing from Amazon to make that look a bit better. So I've just popped this here for now. Got this off Amazon for about £10. I thought it was going to be longer really, but oh well, it covers up the damaged bit of the floor. Don't think you really meant to have, I think you meant to have them like in the middle of the floor, but oh well. It'll do, won't it, for now? I think it does look a bit better than what the floor like before. Look, I think it does look a bit better than what the floor looked like before. So yeah, that's it all done. I'm just showing you. Fred's changed the lights, so both of those strip lights are gone now. I think you'd already seen that one. And then we got an electrician to do that one because there was too many wires popping out. So the main method, Fred got his heat gun and they pulled up the tiles a lot better than my method of just scraping them up. So that I did that in like a night when he lent me his DeWalt gun. Just showing you that little picture that Evie made me. It's super cute. Yeah, she's so good at writing, little Evie. And the little picture is me and her and the 2 cats. Really, really cute. I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, I didn't enjoy this video. This was terrible. Honestly, it took me it took me a week to get that floor up, all in all. I don't think Fred was too impressed by it. He just wanted to leave the tiles down until we were ready to replace the floor. So that was my bright idea. But luckily he had that heat gun and it did make it a lot better, to be honest. At removing, you could just heat it. Fred did some of them for me and then I carried on because he said, oh, it was your idea to do it. And he had other stuff to do in the house. But we both managed to burn our fingers on that. So be careful if you're going to use one of them. Fred's got quite a bad burn from his burn. Mine was luckily only a little bit. But yeah, so now we have that floor. Comment down below, do you think it looks better than the tiles? Was it worthwhile doing? I think it was worthwhile doing. I think it's made the kitchen, which isn't my favourite room of the house at all, it's terrible. It's made it a little bit more, look a little bit more better, I think. But like I said, yeah, comment down below and let me know what you think. Have you ever removed sticky tiles before? Any tips for people? I would recommend that stuff from Amazon. It's not foolproof. You still have to scrub at it, but it does remove it better than anything else. The pink stuff that I used to start with, that's good because it dries out the glue. It didn't damage the floor. I thought I was a bit worried it might because it doesn't say anywhere. You can use it on wood or that type of material, but oh well. You live and learn, and I won't ever be removing sticky tiles or putting them down anywhere ever again. Take care. I hope you enjoy these home renovation videos. There's a couple of more changes. Hopefully those videos will be coming up real soon. It's really exciting. I've lost my voice a little bit, that's why it's a bit dodgy. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video real soon. Bye bye.